Helping Hands for Neighbors.
In the middle of class at Boram High School.
This morning, I heard an interesting story about a celebrity who spends most of his free time helping out charities and donating a lot of money. Although we're not rich and famous, we also have the ability to help others. So today, I want to talk about the kinds of things we can do. I'd like to hear about your personal experiences.
Let me tell you about my experience. Last month, I noticed that my older sister was knitting a hat. I found it strange because I'd never seen her knitting before. She explained to me that she had gotten involved with an organization called Save the Children. She learned that newborn babies are unable to control their body temperature. They lose heat so quickly that it's possible for them to die. She told me that most of this heat is lost through soft spots on their heads. So it is important that all babies have hats to keep them warm. This is especially true in Africa, where newborn babies are often exposed to conditions where shifts in temperature are extreme. Volunteers knit hats and send them to Save the Children, which then make sure that the hats are delivered to new mothers in Africa. I was so impressed that I started knitting a hat too. Here they are. I just finished knitting this hat last night, and this one is my sister's. We're going to send them to Save the Children after school today. It's so exciting to know that I might save a precious life with this simple act. Before, I thought only doctors and heroes could save people's lives.
That's great, Nuri. Thank you for sharing that with us. I've seen you knitting during your lunch break before, and now I know why. So, everybody, what do you think about Nuri's story?
It reminds me of the proverb, drop by drop fills the tub. Nuri and his sister may have only knitted one hat each, but what if we all knitted one? We'd be able to save thousands of babies. I think I'm going to start knitting a hat today.
I'm glad to hear Nuri's story has inspired you, Minho. Who would like to share an experience next? Okay, Daesung.
A couple of years ago, my mother took me along to a place where she volunteers in her free time. It's called Lunchbox of Love, and they deliver meals to elderly people who can't afford to buy food for themselves. I really wanted to help, so I asked what I could do. They said they needed someone to deliver food to some seniors who lived on narrow streets. The car that usually made the deliveries was too big to go down those streets, but I could easily ride my bicycle down them. It was kind of hard to find their homes at first, but after a while, I figured out where everybody lived. I even made a little map to help me get from place to place more quickly. If you're looking for a place to volunteer, I really recommend Lunchbox of Love. You don't just take food to the elderly people, you also make them smile since they don't get a lot of visitors. They'd invite me inside, and we'd usually talk a little before I left. It was very nice because they reminded me of my grandparents who passed away when I was young. I really liked visiting them.
While I'm sad to hear that there are seniors who can't feed themselves, I'm very proud of you for helping them, Daesung. Does anyone else have any other ideas how we can help hungry people in our city?
Well, we can donate food to a food bank, but it is also important that we don't waste food.
I agree, Jung-ah. We should always be careful not to order too much food when we eat out. Okay, who wants to go next? Eunji?
I do something rewarding I'd like to tell you about. After school, I volunteer my time reading stories for people who are blind. I go to a local studio and read items from the local newspaper in a clear voice. The studio records it and then delivers the recordings to people who can't read the newspaper. This way, they can listen to news stories and even get information about sales from store advertisements. It allows them to live more independently, which is very important. And that's not the only thing I do. On the weekends, I teach children who have difficulty learning to read. I'm more than just a tutor. I act as a sort of mentor. encouraging them to do their best. I praise them when they do well and support them when they get frustrated. It really helps them to have confidence, which is important at that age. If you like reading as much as I do, these are both great ways to help others while doing something you love.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Unji. I'm so proud of all of you. You can see that there are many ways we can help our neighbors, even if we don't have a lot of extra money. I believe that it is our duty to help others and to do good whenever we can, even if it's only in small ways.